Hello guys, welcome to another video. We are going to hop onto this M3 to, I think it's an all-stop service. So yeah, I don't know how to put my camera in videos, so if you don't see my face, that's why. Anyways, we are going up to the front. So we're going in the front car. Right. So we are going to be reading the new Clinchfield article. Let's see. Let me pull it up real quick. Forgot to pull it up. And here we go. Alright. So, so here we go, the news article. I will be posting images at the end of the article. If they are not able to be put into the video. So anyways, take on the magnificent Appalachian Mountains with the Clinchfield Railroad coming soon to Trades Mill 2. And we do have a preview this Saturday at 20, which I think is 8 p.m. UST or UK time. So yeah. Over the past weeks we have learned about the history of this spectacular route, the rear cut that has gone into building the iconic F7, and looked at the locomotives featured on this route. Today we are joined by Joel Burgess and Michael Alexander from the development team to talk about how we made the scenarios for the historic Clinchfield Railroad. Tell us a little bit about yourselves. What do you do here at Dovetail Games? Michael/Joe. We are both assistant technical designers. We focus on gameplay, which is anything from scenarios, service timetables, and journeys. The things that make the game a game. How do you create a scenario? We do a lot of planning, researching. We research how the railway or railroad runs, what's plausible for us to design with the rolling stock or locomotives available, researching service patterns so we can better understand what we are doing for gameplay in general. And I'm going to turn down this audio, it is really loud. I'm going to turn this down, it's really loud, you can probably barely hear me. Wrong controller. Like that. Anyways, how do you create a scenario? We do a lot of planning. No, we already did this part. What we are doing for gameplay in general. We look for any sort of interesting features that come up that we can involve in the scenarios. Joe, trying to find the data on service patterns and when the main coal duties are running was difficult. There were some days when the coal traffic would be busier than others, and trying to get that aspect down was complicated. We have people in the community or third parties of Dovetail who are actively working or knowledgeable with American Freight. We keep in contact with them, and their feedback is invaluable when creating gameplay. Michael, once we have collected enough research, we come together as a group and fire off ideas with another for scenarios. Then we pick however many we feel would be suitable for the pack. We then get the rail vehicles placed in and make sure they take are all correct. This then allows us to focus on the player. We start to look at things such as dialogue, player objectives, and the help tips that appear for tutorials, scenarios and route intros. Once we've got all of the scenarios to a point where they work, we start looking to add AI traffic and scenario-specific scenery, which is part of the polishing stage / finishing of a scenario. How accurate to real life do you make a scenario? For any route, it depends on how much data we get. The difference with this route and some of the more modern route scenarios we have created is that Clinchfield is a historic freight route. It's more challenging trying to make it as authentic as possible with the sparse data. And this is where the beta team and people in the community really help us by sharing as much information that they can. This helps us to keep things as accurate as possible. How does scenario building change when you're making great gameplay? Passenger services are slightly easier because they have a repetitive service pattern, whereas freight can change. In terms of Clinchfield, we have a train going down one of the branches, filling up at one of the loading facilities, and then going to get the coal cleaned and processed. Or you might be going straight from Elkhorn City all the way to Dante. Getting those service patterns to coincide I don't know why you said that, and work together is very different compared to passenger services. A lot of U.S. freight, especially if you got switching going on, all need to work together and communicate. If one thing goes wrong, the whole railroad could potentially go wrong, and getting that balance can take time. Do you have to take into account things like attention when building scenarios? Actually, when making the scenario, we don't change that much apart from working out how long a train should be and how much power it should have. We would try and get that accurate anyway. For the player, this is where it changes the most. Before we had attention physics, a train would just roll as if there were less physics acting on it. But now if the rails are slippery, the wheels will slip. From a gameplay perspective, it's a fantastic thing to have. It adds that extra level of realism, and it makes the scenario more challenging. What do you both enjoy most about this route? Joe, one of my things about this route is the company. They are happy with the trains functioning, so they didn't wash them or anything. A lot of the time you'll see them looking run down, but they operate perfectly, and they have this lovely character about them. I've noticed a lot of loaders weren't replaced, they are just patched up. If there's a problem, put a bit of metal on it, so I enjoy that aspect as well. Michael, I'm looking forward to seeing all of the services getting played by everyone and the AI working well with the players. Seeing players going down the main line section from Elkhorn to Dante and having a challenge going up the inclines, especially in wintry and rainy weather. Clinchfield Railroad is coming soon to Trainsim World 2. Stay up to date with everything on this route by following at Trainsim World on Twitter and Facebook. Screenshots and images displayed in this article made despite content that is still in development. The licensed brands may not have been approved by their respective owner, and some artwork may still be pending approval. Screenshots taken on Windows PC. So, yeah, we still got no release date as of yet, but we do know Rosa is coming the 25th, which is like this coming Thursday, not today. This coming Thursday, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be waiting till the next station to get off. Anyways, we're almost to the next station, I believe. So, yeah. You're about to get there. Warning, watch the cape. I mean, it is beautiful. It goes in M7, I believe. That's a nice looking seat. And watch your step and exit. Yeah, come on, let's not be. Well, that's gonna wrap it off for today's video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe and turn on post notifications to be notified of a future video. I'll be live next week. I don't know when, but it's on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, or even Sunday, but I don't know, it depends. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.